All right, everybody, welcome back to another week in Mundus. We are currently in week, what is this, 67?
Looks like it says 67.
We'd be old fucks now.
Almost to the nice point.
Veteran
Um,
players.
We're almost to the perfect number, boys.
Almost.
Oh, what happens when we come over that hump?
Oh, you won't. I TPK at that number. It's a rule of thumb.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. That is not in any way, shape, or form what
Hey,
will
as it
happen.
stands, I'm still the only character that's died thus far.
I need to do something real quick. I totally forgot to do this.
Yeah, that's kind of your own fault, too.
Oh.
I was the one that started that battle. And then I just got stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, and you're supposed to have ways to get out of it because you're one of the squishiest ones. You've got to have all the ways out of every single
Oh,
situation.
believe me, I have some ways out. The problem was it didn't get around to my turn before I could use them.
Yeah. When he hits, 3 to 4 times around, and he hits you every time for 20 or 20 plus damage, it's kind of hard
Plus
to.
his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got pressed up against the wall, and that was the last thing I remember before I woke up in a field of grass.
Anyway, who wants inspiration this week?
Well, I could use it.
Does anybody not have it?
Besides me.
Oh, well, if you
I
don't
never have it.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
don't
let
want to
Valinor
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Does Valinor want
I've
to
got
do it?
inspiration, so I'm good.
Pass.
Pass. All right, Rona, it's all you.
Alright, let's see if I can remember where we left off. Okay, so we've been on the surface for a few sessions now. Last time we essentially we were about to go down for a nap. Well, actually a rest for the night when a dragon loomed over us and essentially threatened us. I mean, that's what dragons do. They threaten you just by existing. And we talked with this dragon and tried to slowly convince it not to eat us. And he offered to forgive us our trespass if we could go do something for him. He told us of a location that he's too large to enter, but there is something inside that he needs. It is an amulet that is... Where did I put it? He said it was an amulet that is a golden shield with draconic wings crossing over it. By a forge inside these ruins, or this cave or whatever. And so if we could retrieve that, then all will be forgiven. So we agreed to go along with him. Now, we tried everything we could to make sure that this dragon was being legit. He wanted us to leave our stuff, all of our magical items in a bag of holding outside the ruins, and we're like, no. So when we got there, there was a barrier in front that stopped people from passing with magical items. Valinor dispelled it, and we walked right in. So now we're in a dungeon crawl. The dragon last we checked was waiting outside, so we're crawling around in the dungeon, still looking for this forge and the amulet in question.
Good. Take your point of inspiration.
Thank you.
A couple clarifying notes. It is getting rather late. You guys can choose to press on if you so desire, but too much more pressing on may have some adverse effects.
Well, considering I'm over halfway dead
Well,
after that battle, and I'm sure because
that
it
is
is getting late,
something.
we'd like to rest.
That is something for you guys to discuss in character as we return to this instance after defeating several gas and assassin bugs and removing any kind of lasting effects.
Assassin bugs.
Mm-hmm. And you guys have you guys take it from here.
Well, we cleared out this area, but it doesn't look like there's any more room to go down this direction. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling pretty beat after that last battle. Those wasp things. I'm thankful, Valinar, that you were there for us.
Here.
Oh, I'm thankful that you are here for us.
Don't speak of me like I'm dead.
I couldn't see you readily. You went just beyond the edge of my vision.
How? You have the furthest vision of the group.
There's also a slight wall in my way from where I'm standing.
And
Because he can
also
probably
standing
see
right next to you.
like that.
Yeah, right about there, that's where my line of sight cuts off.
I see.
But anyways, yeah.
Can I do that on
anyways.
the screen? That'd be cool to show. Nope. Okay. I don't think.
I mean, you could specifically view like Rona's, maybe.
So I can only do that from the GM standpoint. I can't do that from the player standpoint, which is how the audience is viewing everyone.
Fair.
So
Anyways,
Could you connect the excuse me? Could you connect the Big Ripper account to Katya or something like that?
that's something.
Or would that be too technical?
That is something for a later date, I think. For now, we'll just go with what we have, and we'll make do.
so anyways, after having my skin still feels like it's crawling, I just want to sit down and at this point, I'm not even asking. I'm just going to sit down over here in the corner, facing that doorway.
I'd say over this way, probably, friend. And I walk over this way, away from the corpses.
Corpses are on the opposite corner, but fair.
You're not walking away from corpses.
Ironically.
Yeah. So are we just going to bunker down for the night?
That would be nice, yes.
That would be ideal.
What time is it?
It's late. Like you guys were already getting ready to bunker down for the night when the dragon showed up. So ballparking it 11 o'clock or midnight, maybe a little earlier, depending on when you guys would have stopped for camp originally, but it's still getting pretty late.
So I'm gonna abuse the system again.
I'm already unfurling my bedroll.
Okay.
And my warrior is going to phase through all these walls to see if there's anything.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop you. All of the walls that you can see through, you can see through. Everything else is not part of the dungeon. There are no hidden compartments in this one. So,
Okay.
I know you're wanting to cheat the system, but it kind of looks a little tacky when it's completely revealed and stuff like that. There are no. I just was double checking for myself because it's been a couple days since I've. Okay, reconnection. There we go. I shouldn't have to restart.
We back?
I'm waiting for confirmation.
I heard myself in the.
Okay.
You say it's up on mine.
Alright, so. Rip's internet decided to be a butt, folks.
It does this from time to time, and I fucking hate it.
But the good news is we're back.
Yeah. So I also don't like having to join two videos together. It doesn't always turn out the best. Anyway, so that I don't have to do that, recap is the party were trying to bed down. They met a dragon. The dragon said that he's mad at them. They said, how can we fix this? They went to a dungeon to grab his amulet that he couldn't fit inside of. And now they're going through a dungeon. If you really want to know more than that, go watch the last episode. It was a pretty good one. Now, after having a interesting combat with gas and a couple of assassin bugs, they are bedding down for the night. In this dungeon area. At least that is what we left them discussing. So they have decided to come over into this corner and begin bedding down for the night. Denoch learned that the dungeon has no hidden walls, because I gave him that information so that he wouldn't have to feel like he needs to send his ghostly figure through every single wall in the dungeon. So that is pretty much where we left off. And I'll turn it back over to you guys.
So, is he asleep in the main doorway?
I don't know. Card and Asta are just sitting in the main doorway, so unless they're moving and he's snoring, that's where he's asleep at.
Where is the map? Oh, there it is. Because all I was seeing was black.
Oh.
Move us all to the location now.
I think I just did.
There we go.
Everybody should be able to see now. Alright.
Cardinals sleep
Cool.
pretty close to the doorway.
My warrior will be right there.
Fair enough.
We gonna take watches?
I'm already out.
I guess I'm taking first watch then.
As a side note, real quick, before we sit down for a long rest, just in case, Valnar's going to use 2 Harness Divine Powers to get back to his spell slots.
Okay, sounds good.
Fair enough. I'm going to cast a Private Sanctum over this room. This room is...
Big, not small enough, yep.
Yeah, that should be...
Let's see, and you are... Okay, so it doesn't prevent anything like that. Alright, sounds good. As, so for your watch,
I'm going to be spending it kind of half examining these... What were they, ghasts?
yeah,
Just trying to figure out how they work. You know,
go ahead and make an
Oop.
investigation check as you tinker with them a little bit and kind of fiddle through their pockets.
well, it's more like I'm dissecting them.
Well, I mean, you're still going to check their pockets, I would assume, as you do all of that. Oh, okay, then.
That's a no. I am using my inspiration.
Okay,
Fair.
go ahead and reroll.
That is much better.
That's way
That
better.
is now
A
a
little better.
23 instead of a 6.
Or a natural 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the first thing that you find is that all of these individuals were in their life at one point in time, that is, wearing plain kind of like commoner's clothes. Between the lot of them, you find 50 copper pieces, and each body, you find a note on it, written in common.
So 5 notes.
5 notes total. They all say the same thing. Written in common, and they appear to read, "You have been summoned by the Sleeping King's familiar. Failure to show will result in the end of your lineage."
Oh. Well, that's not ominous at all.
What? Psh. In terms, because everybody else is sleeping at this point. In terms of how the gas work, they're effectively undead. They're not terribly powerful or anything like that. They tend to have like the main threat comes from their claw attack. That has the potential to paralyze someone. That's kind of the biggest threat there.
Didn't we see that happen?
Yeah,
I think.
you did.
Yeah.
Garden actually got paralyzed. That and they stink. Like, they stink really bad. You being so close to them is if it wasn't for the fact that you were so used to death and that these creatures were already dead again past their undead nature, you feel like you could be throwing up. It smells horrible. But now that some time has passed and the state of decomposition has begun to take its toll, the smell has decreased a bit, but it still stinks.
Is it their flesh that stinks, or is there like an organ that's causing it?
It is primarily like just their flesh. It's kind of a general stench.
Hmm. I want to get into my inner super morbid. If that's okay.
I mean, you tell me what you want to do, and I'll, tell you yes or no.
I want to cut a bit of that flesh and see what happens when it burns with a firebolt.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Okay, basically.
Okay.
Does it eliminate the stench? Does it increase the stench? Does it?
It for a brief period of time, the stench increases, and the range the range of it itself kind of expands, that you can tell anyway a little bit, but then the flesh itself then quickly burns to ash, while the rest of the body, or while the smell then begins to dissipate. So it does increase the smell for a brief period of time, but as soon as the flesh is burnt up or used, the smell begins to dissipate.
Intriguing.
So while you're on watch, unless there's anything else you would like to do, go ahead and make a perception check for your watch.
Roger that. Ten.
Okay.
10.
Nothing eventful seems to happen during your watch. Who do you go to wake?
Must be Carden.
Wow.
Carden, groggily, still a little sore and tired and beaten up a little bit from the fight previously. You are slapped awake for your watch.
I will watch.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to do on your watch? Otherwise, just roll perception for me.
I'm a roll perception.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Heaven or hell, let's rock. Natural 1
Why
and a
couldn't it
natural
be
20.
the other one?
Mm-hmm.
But,
Does he get aid from the Phantom?
Phantom was not declared to be doing it. I will say, I know, I will say, he doesn't get aided, but Carden, as you begin to fall asleep during your watch, the Phantom Warrior jostles you to keep you awake, knowing that it more or less would be more beneficial if somebody who could actually speak was conscious. So,
Okay.
that is your role, but otherwise nothing eventful happens during your watch other than this kind of creepy, kind of different sounds and stuff that you can hear echoing throughout the dungeon. But who would you like to wake for the next watch?
Rona.
Okay. You go and you shake Rona awake.
I go lift Rona up, carry them over to the Phantom, sit them down next to the Phantom.
Rona, do you resist?
Wow.
Or Katya?
Yes. As a matter of fact, Katya looks right at Carden as he goes to lift him.
And
I guess I'll try to struggle so I don't have to be picked up at the very least.
I mean, you could just tell him no, and I'm sure Carden would.
But he didn't get the hint from the hiss?
Oh, I didn't hear the hiss.
Did not pick up.
Yeah, maybe. Not.
Damn.
Carden,
That's
would you
disappointing because it was a good hiss.
Gotcha. Carden, would you continue to pick him up?
Yeah.
All right, Carden, go ahead and make either an athletics check. Katya, go ahead and make acrobatics or athletics check for me, please.
Oh, come on. I'm still
Uh,
asleep apparently.
yeah, you're like as you are slowly. The hiss sounded way better in your head into your own ears, but to Carden, you heard like a gardener snake, and and you gently place him on the floor. Katya, is there anything you would like to do for your watch?
And watch. I might actually. I want to look at the remains of the assassin bugs.
Okay. Anything particular?
See how
you're
much I can
looking
learn
for?
about them. I mean, I inspected them during combat, and if I remember correctly, I got a nat 20, and I learned everything about being injected with their maggots. But I want to see the method by which they manage that and see if there's some way to weaponize it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation or a nature check.
Huh. I'll do nature because I'm looking at the bugs. Seriously? Well, with a 3, I don't think I'm getting anything out of that.
Hold on, it didn't show up for your first stream. There it is. For 3, I mean, for a 3, they injected it with you somehow, but it happened so quick that you don't remember if they used the large stinger on the end of the abdomen or if it was when they bit you with their I guess fangs. Now that I think about
Mandibles?
it, I don't remember what the stat block said. It just said bite. So yeah, we'll go with mandibles for now. But there you go. That's what you get with a 3.
Alright.
Alright. Go ahead and roll perception as you have...
I'm worried about this because my perception went way down.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh.
5.
That's an 8 on the die for a total of 5. I love it.
Womp, womp, womp.
Again, you hear a bunch of the same noises like Hardin did, but otherwise, your watch goes uneventful.
Thank the gods.
That is 3 of you. Do you guys want to do 4, all 5, or just the 3?
Well, I was asleep before we established the watch rotation, so I have no idea who went first, so I'm gonna try to wake up Denock.
Okay.
The warrior gets in your way.
What the hell?
Well, hold on, Denock. My question for you for the warrior was, what has the warrior been commanded to do?
I know, it was...
I know. Oh, trust me, I 100% understand that. But at the same time, there's no reason why Katia wouldn't go, Denock, it's your turn, and you could roll over and be like, fuck off, I went first, wake up Valinar, or Asta. Easy enough. It would still, move on to a new person. Simple mistake happens. I would love to see you have a creature smart enough some point in time, hint, 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 to kind of do something like that. But I don't think your Phantom Warrior is A, that intelligent, and B, the last order he had been given was most likely keep a lookout. Yeah, so we'll say, Denock, who would you tell Katia to wake up?
You know what? Probably Asta. I don't think she's had... I do not remember her having a watch.
Okay. So, we'll say for the sake of brevity, Katia, you go and wake up Asta.
Easy peasy. Go back to my corner.
Mm-hmm. Asta.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Is there anything you want to do during your watch?
So I was like half listening. Sorry, I'm trying to double task. So, was there anything that was found by the other?
What?
What?
It's just a matter of whatever you as Asta would want to do. If you just think that she would sit against the wall, clean her weapons, or whatever, while keeping an eye out while people slept, it's as easy as that. If you think she would be interested in the undead in the bottom right-hand corner to go and go and investigate that, she is welcome to do that as well. If you don't think there's anything particular she would want to do during her watch, you can just say that, and I will have you roll a perception check, okay?
Okay. I mean, I was just gonna have her sit and clean her weapons if someone else hadn't found anything on one of their watches. Was kind of my plan. So
far, the night has been pretty quiet. So.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
All right. So then you will sit. and kind of be ready, but also maintaining your weapons and ammunition and stuff. So go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Oof.
Okay. Your watch seems
How about I
to...
take the 20 instead?
Sorry, it doesn't work that way, but your watch passes uneventful either way.
Alright.
Valinar, do you just want to round it out with one more watch?
Sure.
Alright. If there's anything you want to do, state it now. Okay,
No.
Give me that perception check.
All right.
Finally, a good
24.
perception.
Okay. Nothing very seems to happen during your watch. Everything seems to pass
Fantastic.
smoothly. And as your guys' bodies begin to rest and as best as they can in this dungeon, as you begin to wake and stir, there's this almost odd sensation that of sleeping on the ground and these constant noises and scratches throughout the dungeon that seem to have some kind of a effect on your psyche. I would like everyone, I believe your ghost is exempt from this, Denock, but I would like everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, exhaustion.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, followed by a Nat 20.
Let's take a look at what mine were.
The fuck?
2 nat 20s.
For a moment there, I was worried that Nat 1 was me. But I'll take the 16.
Wow.
What the fuck is up with my character tonight?
I don't know. Asta, would you roll a Constitution saving throw for me as well, please? Ooh, okay. So, everybody gains the benefits of a long rest. However, Cardin, throughout your night and your dreams, these sounds that have been permeating the air around you cause nightmares. You believe as you remember yourself back at the tribe, the herd, where you guys are traveling constantly. And then one day you guys are traveling and suddenly are accosted by hordes of demons flying from the sky, charging you from the forests around you. Your sleep is restless, and you take a point of exhaustion.
I have a question for the DM concerning this long rest. So, last session I got to use Wither for the first time, and I had drained some of my max HP. Does that reset on long rest?
That's a great question. Let me double check. I gotta find Wither now. Gotta remember where I have it. I don't believe so.
Wither.
Oh, this is a homebrew magic item. You're not gonna find it on D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's on D&D Beyond because I have the weapon.
Oh, yeah, but it doesn't have the full details and stuff. It just has the base.
Oh, that's the stuff I'm allowed to see?
Yes.
Oh.
Go. Yes. So however much you used last session, your maximum hit points is still reduced by that number. It is. You fill up to that, but however much you used, you can tell waking up that you feel drained.
Weaker?
Yeah, a little weaker than. Than.
So my max
the rest.
HP is still going to be 10 points down.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
So I believe you're at 57.
57.
Oh. Yeah. So.
All right, it worked. Cool.
Now, and then this is DM to Rona. That does not mean that it is permanently that way. There are ways to restore it. You currently
critical
just
hits?
don't know how. So.
The only way I know how is in the item description, and that says on a critical hit, I can restore my max HP by the damage dealt.
Mhm.
Now it doesn't specify that the critical hit has to be with that weapon, though.
So, that part of the item I don't actually. Oh wait, no, you would have gotten that on the brief identify that Denoch did.
Yeah.
It didn't identify the entirety of the weapon, just the given format, I think. I'd have to go back
I mean,
and look now, but yeah, it's,
I would have to hit a critical hit with the weapon. I'm sure
yes.
before I actually get to see that, and I don't think that's going to happen very often. So we'll see.
Denoch, do you happen to remember what I've told you about Wither from what you had identified?
No.
Okay. That's fine. I can't remember. Above game, I don't think you actually know, Katya, about the on a critical hit, it restores HP. Above game, obviously in the item description you know it, but I don't think as an above game thing you kind of know. You have a feeling, based off of how magic works and stuff like that, you have a feeling that if you were able to get a really good strike on a creature, that there was a potential that Wither would return some of that life energy to you. But you were unsure at the moment.
See,
All right.
he investigated that way back before we hit the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before your guys' fight with Torben. Like, this was several episodes ago. So. Alrighty. With your guys' long rest completed, what would you guys like to do?
Press onward.
Press onward.
Okay. Press onwards. Move as you guys would like.
I'm gonna raise these ghasts.
Okay. So, real quick, because I want to go over this real fast. What CR is your Phantom Warrior?
3.
3. Okay. So I think that just requires a level 3 spell, right? No.
No.
It requires a 4th level spell for your warrior. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the details again. So 4th level for your warrior, and then just doing.
I'm just raising them as whatever they'll raise as.
Okay. Give me high or low.
Let's go low. That's what's
Okay.
been rolling tonight.
Rolling a d6. There's a 1. So they will raise
As low as you can go without going negatives.
right. So they will raise as skeletons.
Yeah.
So this is a 3rd level casting, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you get 2, I believe.
Can you guys imagine how bad it would be if we could roll negative numbers on the die?
Technically, you. Oh, on the die. Mm.
Yeah. Like if the dice had negative numbers.
We'll delete these 2.
Ooh, Dina, do you still have that pearl?
The one that was originally mine.
I mean,
Pearl of wisdom?
that's not right.
No. That's what I'm calling it.
Pearl of knowledge
Whatever you.
or whatever. Boon of knowledge.
Boon of knowledge.
The boon of knowledge. Do you still have it?
I pull it out.
I don't suppose I can ask it a question about Wither real quick.
Sure.
I just hope it has a charge. I mean, I don't think we've used it since we acquired it.
It does have a charge. Denock, with keen mind, you would know.
Yeah, I hand it over.
So I'll
Yeah.
take the pearl. Was there a special activation on how to use this thing? Because I don't believe I got the rundown.
Just direct the question at it.
Direct the question at it.
Mhm.
I will ask it. What is the true nature of the weapon Wither?
Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. I have to consult my lore tabs.
I pretty much want to know more because after using it yesterday and I wake up not feeling 100%, I need to know why and what I can do about it.
Okay. So, the way that the pearl works is that you receive a short vision that basically doesn't last any longer than a minute. So,
Oh,
As you-
Mass Effect, gotcha.
as you direct the question into the orb, to the rest of you guys, just a moment passes. But Denock, as you were probably the closest, there's a slight glint and almost a fog in Katya's eye for just but a moment. As, Katya, you are suddenly rushed to somewhere unfamiliar to you. And then you're inside of a building, a large, great hall, looking remnants of what Vikings would have had, and based off of books that you would have read in your childhood. These massive halls filled with tables and tables of food and wine, and all of it seeming to be in pristine condition. There's fat still dripping from a whole hog, you can see, as your vision is then focused on one individual in the hall. In fact, the only individual in the hall. He is digging in to the food at a table and is eating, unstopping. And when there's a moment where somebody places a hand on this man's shoulder, and in an instant, the blade that you are slightly familiar with now. The blade Wither comes jutting out, quick as lightning, making a deep slash wound against this other man's chest. And in a moment, you can see the man turn, like, almost rot away as he turns and almost withers to dust. And at the moment,
man that was stabbed?
Yeah, the man that placed the hand on the guy that was eating shoulder.
Uh-huh.
That man was slashed across the chest and basically withered into ash. And at the same moment, you see, at the moment of this individual's despair or perishing, you can see Wither pulse with like a pulse of power, and it flows into the man who is eating, and you physically watch this man grow in size, slightly bulkier, stronger, hungrier, and the vision ends.
Nice metaphor. I think I know what that means. I will return the pearl back to Dinok, and I'll say, I have my answer. But
Is it one you wanted?
I don't know yet. I'll have to mull it over for a while. Maybe use the weapon a little bit more, see if I can become more familiar with it. I think one day it will be a powerful boon to us all. Or at least to me.
Well, as long as you don't turn it on us.
No plans on that. I don't think I'd survive.
And then, Dinok, just keep track of the charges for me, or when that would reset.
Okay. That's gonna be fun, because... days.
You're using the, roll 20, right?
Yeah.
So if you wanted, you could go to, sorry, changing your sheet a little bit here, under the class, under your resources and stuff here, you could change one of those to be like the boon of knowledge, and then just do like a tally mark. Every time you take a long rest, you get a day back.
Or I could do that.
There you go. And then, something like that, just kind of change. However it helps you. You just have to, keep track of it, so. Alrighty. So, with that done, with Katya having some slightly cryptic answers to the question that was given to him, what would you guys want to press forward with only one way to go?
Which way would that be?
To the north!
Left into the wall.
Are we going to continue with the turn order for movement?
So,
Or since it's a new day, are we going to do a new...
I'm going to say no, but I do want to ask you guys what you want to do when you arrive in this area more to the north here, like this hallway up here. So
what I'm going to do is say, let's move as a group and just have Rip move us as a whole group.
So I'm gonna put your one that
I'm
thing
going to
up
put
here.
a warning out. Oh,
I'm gonna put this
I am
thing up
gonna
there.
I am going to put a warning out to the party in regards to what I saw at the end of this hallway, and then to the right and straight ahead. There are a bunch of corpses we need to keep our distance from.
Why?
Hit the trap. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know we must keep our distance. I can't remember out of game. I can't remember how I got that information. but I remember it was told to me at one point in the middle of combat because I could see them.
I think it was an inspection thing.
Probably something to do with inspection.
I believe it was an
Yeah, those
inspection
corpses.
thing.
Yeah, I saw those. I said, "Are those enemies?" And then I inspected them or something along those lines. I had to go back and watch the video, but I know we don't want to get too close to them if we can avoid it.
Which is why I'm positioning you guys here, because I wanted to know what you guys were going to do with this room, knowing that you guys had access to that information.
Well, I'll send my warrior in. He's going to shift to the ethereal plane.
Okay.
So,
Okay, he's in the ethereal plane. Oh. Or ethereal.
and he's going to explore the room until something attacks him or until I give him another command.
Okay. He walks into the room. He sees a bunch of corpses on the one side of the wall. There is a desk and a cup, or a table with a cup on it, kind of up here. But as he kind of explores and looks around, nothing seems to happen. He notices that there's a hallway to the north and to the south.
Yeah, like I said, he's going to explore and just make a loop,
Yep. Nothing seems
and then he's
to
going to return here. And just shake his head. Well, it doesn't look like any traps activated. Return to our world, please. And he returns from the ethereal plane.
He nods and becomes physical once again.
What traps have activated? What traps have activated with him in the other plane?
Probably not. But, this is above game. Probably not. Because we really haven't experimented with ethereal planeness that much, actually,
I
in
have
game.
an idea. We got any rocks around here that I can try throwing?
I pull one out of the bag of holding. Where'd this come from?
Hey,
Hey, I believe I put that in there back when we were in the Drow City. Man, good times.
Rock.
Yes, rock. Let me have that.
And you throw it into the...
Well, I'll cast light on it first, then I'll throw it towards the wall of corpses over there.
You throw a rock that has light on it. As it hits a body. Seemingly no reaction.
Wait a minute.
at this point, Valnar kind of goes, "Hey, has anything happened? Because I really can't see anything in that room."
Do you want to be more
Maybe-
towards the front of the group, Valimar?
I do have a concern though about magical. We've come across all sorts of barriers in the past.
I'm gonna come up here so I
Okay.
can kind of
Is
see
there-
a little better.
Is there a possibility, D-Not, of some kind of
Magical
Magic.
trap.
yeah, some kind of magical trap that if we were to cross it would activate something?
I'll, squeeze between Card and Valor. Excuse me real quick. And I will try and feel for the magical energies in the area. Arcana check.
Okay, yeah, make an Arcana check. I love how that is an 11 off of a 2.
Arcana's my best thing.
I know.
Right next to religion.
So,
Ironically.
give me 1 second here. I want to check something. Okay. So, to the best that you can see, and given what you know, there does seem to be some magic on the skeletons themselves. In terms of what, you don't know. And you're not sure where the radius would be at for triggering it. But from what you can see, there isn't anything at the only thing that you can see is like what's on the skeletons potentially.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's something on the skeletons, yes, but I have no clue if it's activated on disturbing them, or if it's distance, or what have you.
Proximity. I might be able to use detect magic, if y'all don't mind waiting 10 minutes. That could tell us the exact range and school of magic at the very least.
I feel we're being too cautious here.
I feel we're not being cautious enough. I could have died yesterday. Pardon
Surprised
too.
Yeah,
nobody
but you
measured
didn't.
I'm surprised nobody's measured the room yet.
It's 45 feet from where I'm standing.
I was gonna say that at a
40.
glance it looks like 45 to 50.
I measured it because I was
room.
thinking looking to dispel magic.
Ah.
Talking about the size of the room.
Oh, I don't see the corners or anything, so I really have no frame of reference.
Yeah, I'm the only one who can see in there that far.
I can see the back wall. I
Well-
can't see the corners, but I can see the back wall.
Yeah, Katya can see in as well a little bit, but yeah, I understand. I'm just saying, you guys, there are 2 members of the party that have fireball. If you really wanted to be safe, you could just incinerate the room.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Throw a fireball.
Look, I'm running low on skeletons right now. I need more. I don't want to incinerate them.
I mean, that's fair.
You need a really hot fire to melt bone. You know that, right?
And fireball's pretty darn hot.
I've seen it melt flesh, but I've always seen the remains of skeletons when we were done.
But have you seen it used on a skeleton first?
I'm not the one with keen mind, so I couldn't tell you.
So, what are you guys doing?
I say we send Cardin in first. That way, if anything attacks, he can tank it.
Just throwing out the option, I can create a wall of fire.
Oh. Really?
Keep me fire cleric.
That does sound like a legitimate option, as long as it doesn't block us from being able to move.
I really like the idea of using Cardin as bait, but I might be a little biased. Speaking as a former barbarian main.
I would have to step into the room to see where the hall is, because I don't know where the secondary hall is. Actually, I don't see either hall.
So,
Never mind.
you know there's one to the north and one to the south.
Step
Yeah,
forward.
I just need to see where they are. Whoops, I'm not on the right tool.
Give it about
Let's go up behind
10,
there.
15 feet. There you go. What do you see?
Oh, yeah, I would kind of have to block half that hallway to the south to create a wall.
It's fine, we can squeeze past it. As long as nothing can follow us.
We can just use Cardin as bait.
Oh. No, they can
Says
follow
Cardin.
us. They'll just take damage to do it. It's fire. It's not an actual wall. It's just they'll have to walk through fire to get to us.
Like the wolves that one time. Man, they couldn't get through that wall of fire. No matter how hard they
They
tried.
could. They just died when they did.
I know.
Alright, guys, make a decision.
I am making my decision.
Yeah,
I'm
move-
saying, Cardin, go forward.
Cardin will go into and then run back.
So you move to where?
Cardin will move like right there.
Okay. You move right there. Nothing happens.
He is again going to move forward a little bit.
And my warrior will move forward with him.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Try moving down the hallway.
As you move there, I'm kidding.
You're gonna say nothing happens.
No, I would.
That would be very funny.
I legitimately thought about it, but I've already created this one. As you move there, nothing seems to happen right away, and as you turn around to begin to shrug, the rest of you see the skeleton behind him kind of raise a hand and attempt to basically claw at your calf. They're technically prone, so they have disadvantage on the attack. 15 to hit.
No.
Okay. It misses. Roll initiative.
Aha! I knew it.
As
Like your
everything
character.
else begins to come to life in this room.
19. Holy crap.
15.
Bad.
Same number I did last.
Oh, right. I'm dummy.
20.
Also, roll initiative.
I'm working on it.
What? Huh? Huh? What? Sorry.
Where? Oh.
Okay. And I rolled bad. But I still go before Denock, which is always good.
Boy.
Look, most of the time, I go dead last in the initiative order. Cut me some slack. Alrighty. Cardin, you're up first.
Cardin is literally just going to be like, fuck off, and
Owie.
Pain.
That's some spicy damage.
Owie.
There's your crits.
Gone. I also want to point out, other than initiative, Cardin has rolled nothing but natural 1s and natural 20s.
yep.
True.
Alright, that one's dead. I don't even need
I
you to
have
tell
no
me the
in
total.
between.
Cardin is going to hit that one.
Okay?
Second attack.
Aw, he ruined it. But a 20 still hits. Holy crap, 26 damage, dead.
Nice.
As you slash into the two of them, you watch as the bones go clattering to the floor.
Interestingly enough, on both of these attacks, he has rolled max damage for his slashing.
Yeah, I know.
May I kick the other dude as a bonus action?
Yeah,
Since he is proud.
bonus, yeah. Bonus action, punch, or kick, stomp. Yeah.
Boot to the head.
Yep, that'll hit. Go, and then it's 1 plus strength mod.
Yeah.
So how much
So
is that?
5 damage.
5?
5.
Okay. But it's bludgeoning damage, so it's actually 10. Barely still standing. Alright, would you like to move at all?
May I?
Technically,
It is prone.
yeah, but technically no. You can't occupy the same space. But if you wanted to, you could move here because you can move through allies. And you would still be
The ones that are
invisible.
incorporeal half the time.
That's also true. But you would still be within melee of this one, so you wouldn't take the attack of opportunity.
I'll stay there and let Fire Boys have clear line of sight.
Understood. Nope.
Sounds good.
Katya.
Yeah. Okay, my targets are going to be that one. Well, yeah, I'll start with that one.
Okay.
I'm doing Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Beam 1.
Going right through both me and my
What the hell?
skeleton.
It just rolled
How about
damage.
if I roll to hit? What the hell?
That might help.
Thing. 15 to hit?
15 will hit.
Cool. Now we can do damage. 11 points of force.
11 force. It is barely hanging in there, but it is. Oh wait, actually, it is prone. So technically, you have disadvantage to hit it.
Right. Okay.
So roll again for me. It's unlikely, but
13 to hit.
that actually just hits. So 11 damage. It's still just hanging on.
Alright, then I'll finish him off. This time, I'm going to make sure to roll at disadvantage the first try.
Gotcha.
Okay, I pushed the button. What happened? Oh,
It's
first
thinking.
roll. Come on now.
11.
Oh, come on.
That's a natural 1. Okay, that's a 16 severity, so you just miss.
Hey, Enoch, what's your armor class? No, I'm kidding.
No, 16 you just miss. Remember, for me it's lower. The lower the number is bad, is the worse it is. So, all right, that's your action. Would you like to move or use a bonus action?
I'm not gonna move from where I'm at,
Okay.
and I don't see a reason to quicken anything. So, what happens as a bonus action? Oh, just expeditious retreat. Yeah, these from seeing Cardin tearing through these things, I'm not gonna waste my sorcery points, so I'll just leave it at that.
All right, sounds good. Asta.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm here. My headphones are being jerks tonight, and you guys are roboting half the time, so I'm really trying my best here.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, you're
I
in
think you're
there.
having an internet.
Yeah, that's got to be on your end. Unfortunately, I'm terribly sorry.
I don't even think it's my internet because these headphones, explain this to me, they work 3 stories down in my parking lot, but when I go into my kitchen with a concrete wall, they really just hate me.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I mean, concrete. There you go.
Well, it's still stupid. Anyway,
Yeah. You have line of sight on a few of these baddies. What would you like to do? Currently, you can see.
what are these baddies again?
They just look like basic skeleton bitches.
Can you
Okay.
guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was really weird. My computer, my internet was, or my Chrome was like internet interruption. What now? So you can currently see.
Nope,
these-
everything's still good.
Yeah. It just gave me a little mild heart attack. So Asta, from your current position, you can see these two.
Okay, and if I were to shoot an arrow at any of them, would I accidentally hit an ally?
If you rolled a natural 1, you possibly could, and you have disadvantage on the attack rolls because they are prone.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna risk it and hope that the dice don't hate me.
Sure, it's not like you don't have like a plus 13 or something like that to hit if you don't sharpshooter, but you know.
Fair. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure as long as you don't roll a natural 1 and you don't sharpshooter, you're guaranteed a hit on skeletons.
Okay. I will go. Is one of them more hurt than the other, or are they about the same?
Both of them are very hurt.
Okay. Guess I'll just go after this guy.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter which one I go after, I guess.
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh wow, I got 25 on both. Nice.
Yep. It has 2 HP left, so it will die.
Let's roll damage just to see.
Absolutely. I love when you roll damage. So that's 12, but don't forget, because it's already taken damage, you also get to stack on Hunter's Prey, I believe it's called, which is an additional D8 of damage. If you really want to get technical with it. And
If you really want to be mean.
And because it's, oh no, it's not bludgeoning, never mind.
So this?
Yep. You just can roll an extra D8.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, 20 damage. You overkilled this thing by 100%, I believe is the correct math. It had 2 HP left, so, and you dealt 20, so yeah.
So it's deader than dead.
Well, 100% would be 4 points of damage, so we're talking probably more like 800%.
Is it? Okay. I'm not great at math, guys, so. Alright, would you like to take your second
Okay,
shot at the other one that you can see?
Point is, it's deader than dead, and yes, I sure would.
Alright. Go ahead and make your attack roll with disadvantage. You still hit it. I promise you,
Sweet.
you're going to deal more than 3 hit points.
Oh, 12 again. Nice.
Yeah, it is dead. It is deader than dead.
Sweet. I love being Asta.
Oh yeah, Asta is a huge DPS machine. Alrighty, would you like to move
Great.
anywhere?
Other than John, who was like the nuke.
See, John is burst damage, but that's Paladin, whereas Asta or Rangers and Barbarians are kind of like just regular DPS over time. True Paladins save their spells, their smites for the undead, fiends, or natural 20s. Would you like to move anywhere, Asta?
Were they our only current enemies?
Currently, those are all the ones that you can see. You are unsure if there are more inside the room or not.
Fair enough. I'm gonna just go by one of these skull guys that are. Those are our dudes, right?
Yep. The blue ones are your allies.
There's a door. Where did the door go? I didn't even see it until I moved around the corner.
That's because you couldn't see it around the corner, and it's a table.
Door? Oh, table? I don't see a table.
It's
Dude,
around the
that
corner.
total looks like a door.
It may or may not have been a door that or a table, or a door that I've repurposed. But the thing on top of it that you're seeing that looks like a doorknob is actually a cup.
Well, choose better placement.
No! It's hysterical.
It could be worse. It could be a couple of plates of pancakes with cherry on top.
What?
Rona, are you
Anyway.
hungry?
What would that look like from the top down? Wink.
Don't worry about it. Valadon.
Enough. Anyway,
So that top one, I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. It has disadvantage on the saving throw. Oh, but I rolled actually halfway decent. Probably not high enough. Let's do this deck save. Plus 2. So that's a 16.
Saves an 18.
Ow. How much damage?
That is gonna be 13 damage.
That's exactly what you needed to kill him. Okay. Anything else for you?
All I'm
Mark?
gonna do.
All you're gonna
Nah,
do?
I'm good.
Alright.
I can't do anything else.
That'll bring us to the enemy's turn. This skelly boy is gonna stand up and move here and attempt to hit your thing with its short sword.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Okay. Does a 23 hit you?
The fuck?
I'll take that as a yes.
Hitting
Okay.
knock.
You take 7 points of piercing damage as you turn and you look as there's a knife now in your back. As a floating knife has fallen off the table and stabbed you while you were focused on these skeletons. And as you turn, more things come to life. As this cup floats down over here, it attempts to hit your
What?
skeleton. That's this is so that's a 21 to hit your skeleton.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
Don't you wish it was the plates of pancakes now?
I've rolled 15 to be hitting things. So that is 5 points of. I don't even know what to call this. We're just gonna call it damage. It takes 5 points of
Bludgeoning.
damage.
It
I'm
would
not
be
gonna-
bludgeoning because it is a blunt object.
Fair enough.
Don't you dare fucking pull that in, because that's now 10 points of damage.
He's actually gonna do that safe in there. We'll put him there for now for the sake of argument. And then last,
He's taking 5.
that's fine. That's what I said to begin with. So where's his things movement? Oh, okay, so that is fair. Okay. Alright, and then lastly, you watch as the table begins lumbering its way this way. In between
Lumbering.
Are you telling me the table can move itself?
Yes, it can.
It appears to be an animated table made out of wood.
And it is going to attempt to hit Cardin.
Didn't think I'd ever had to smash a table this way.
Ooh, that bad. Cardin, that's a natural 20.
Can I bend luck on it? Probably not. I think we've had this discussion before.
Well, is Ben Luck a reaction?
It is, and I have not taken any reaction.
Okay. What
But how far away are you?
Yeah, that's my next question. How far away does it work?
Bend luck.
Creature within.
When another creature you see makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to apply 1d4 as a bonus or penalty to the roll.
Oh, so that is not going to work because I mean it would work, but it's a natural 20, so it would still hit anyway.
But it won't be a critical.
It would still be a critical.
Oh.
But now, if you had something that would cause it to re-roll the attack, then you could change
okay.
that.
I see.
I think my thing has to be done before.
Yeah, I think you have to declare yours before you hear the result. And
Me or Valinar?
Valnar's.
Me.
Okay.
Me.
So,
Yeah, it just says imposed disadvantage, so I'm gonna assume that yes.
Okay, I tried.
okay. Good news is, I didn't roll super great on a crit, so that is 19 points of bludgeoning damage
That's not bad.
from the table. I don't think- Yeah, so I think you can only make the one attack. So that ends the enemy's turn. Denock.
Is the knife still floating, or is it done?
It is still floating, and for all intents and purposes, it's floating in your space. can technically move to a different square without, getting the attack of opportunity if you want that. Small object. Don't hurt me.
Shocking grasp.
Grasp? Okay, yeah.
Does 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Did you say chucking grass?
Shocking grasp.
That makes more sense.
I believe they call
11
this spell
damage.
plant growth.
That's pretty good. It's still floating, but that hurted it.
And this skeleton's gonna move here.
And just so you know that item cannot take its reactions now due to your shocking grasp if you wanted to make more distance.
Well, it shouldn't be too much of a bother because both of my skeletons are going to take a long sword attack. This one is going to attack this object that attacked it. Or short sword, excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I know
What did I
meant.
say? Don't think that's going to hit.
9 will not hit.
Okay. And then this one will attack the knife.
Yep. Uh, 11 will miss as well. They pull their blades and take a swipe at them in the air. The objects, given their small size, dodge quickly the attacks themselves. Anything else for you, Dina? You want to move away?
After the attacks.
Okay. Oh, he's still got an attack. I totally forgot about it. Bobby?
Ooh!
Who's he attacking? The skeleton or the table?
He was attacking the skeleton.
15 hits, but the natural one doesn't.
Yeah. Roll severity, yeah.
I did. Ooh, that's a 4 severity.
And since that was the first one, what happens?
I'm going to say. What? Sorry, I gotta roll something for me now. Sorry, Garden. I'm gonna say as it whips around, it kind of bashes a little bit into Cardin with like its shield and stuff like that. Cardin, you take 5 force damage. You're taking half of the damage that it rolled because it's kind of a swing kind of a thing, not really intending to. So you're gonna take 5 force damage. But then its second attack will hit the Spectre Warrior, dealing 11 force damage. Still standing, but hurt.
Okay. Then D-Knock is going to use the rest of his 25.
Cardin, you're up.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Okay.
Look, a floating knife just stabbed me in the gut. It almost hit my kidney.
Floating knife.
I pointed out at.
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh, there it is. It's kind of small, so
It's
I didn't think
because
Katya would be able to see it from this distance. It's so tiny.
That's because it's a tiny size category.
I see that.
Hold on, Cardin. You left.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You left the table's range.
Yeah.
So
That is some of the most pathetic damage on your slashing, though.
it'll get better because he gets to reroll a little bit of that. So give me just 1 second here before we go to your crit. That is
Roll
that is
table.
that is a 25 to hit.
Fuck.
I rolled a natural 19, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah. I figured.
That's 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So that is a critical hit. Two
That's some
ones.
hardwood.
2 1, so you get to re-roll one of the d12s. So go ahead and roll a d12. Okay, so
That's a bit better.
5, 9, 10, and then 19 force damage. It didn't matter, this thing had 2 HP. It's dead.
Okay.
And you have used... Well, technically you would have been here and then here. So you've used 15
That's
feet
20.
of movement.
15. Okay. So I use another 5.
You could easily get back here for your
Okay.
flanking position, because I'm being generous. For your
Yep.
second attack.
Yeah, Carbon's angry at the table.
Yeah, it's hit you a few times. Just the pegs have kind of, or the legs have kind of reached out and touched you, in not so good ways. 24 hits for
19.
19 total damage. Owie! It's still standing.
I'm gonna kick it.
Punch it. Bonus action. Go for it. Trying to pull a Sparta.
Oh.
This is a Sparta. Kind of.
Yeah.
23 hits. So that's 1 plus.
Whoopage.
So 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Table's still there. Katya.
That's me. And seeing a wooden table attacking my allies, I am going to throw a chromatic orb made of fire at it.
Yeah.
Boom. 28 to hit.
hits.
Alright. Kapoosh. 15 points of fire at that table.
Yeah. Okay. It's technically still standing. That was a really good hit. And I need you to make
Alright.
a charisma check.
Oh, right. Wait, do you want me to roll the D100 first?
Right. Yeah, do that.
Yes.
Just so that we know what effect we're looking
It's
at.
7.
Ooh, this is a new one.
Oh shit.
Oh no. So it happens.
I totally forgot about this one.
Oh god.
Because it automatically happens, because it's one that you have not had yet. But within 30 feet of you,
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
30 feet.
He is blown up.
Don't say that. I'm not ready to go kamikaze.
Okay. All right. Within 30 feet of you, the ground. So within. Yeah, within. So, right here in this space here, kind of behind. Actually, we'll do the next one here. This one right here, halfway between you and Asta. You and Denock watch as the ground kind of shakes and shifts and then erupts open as a large kind of rock-like creature pops out of the ground and just looks around.
I'm as confused as it is. I don't know.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
We'll find out on your turn. Anything else, Katya?
Yes, I want to do an inspection check on whatever the fuck just popped up.
Yeah, sure.
First of all, why did my chromatic orb not consume a slot? Weird. Inspection. Loop. Never when I need it.
3?
3.
You have no idea. That is...
Big thing of rock.
Yeah.
Wait, I
Okay.
got an idea. Does it have rock abs?
So, that's your action and bonus action.
Oh damn, that's right. Then I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
No need to move at this moment. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to move. Away from this creature.
Sure. I'm working on getting a token, guys. Don't worry. I just didn't have one made because I did not expect this.
Maybe you need to go for all the elementals just to have.
I mean, I figured at some point in time I would use the elementals. I forgot that this one was on the on his wild magic table.
Ooh, nice.
So
Rockin', man.
alrighty.
I wonder if I'll get to control him or if he's just gonna be a random creature that we now have to fight.
Look at his coloring. Look
It's
at the
like
color
a-
of his circle.
Kind of a pinkish color. I don't know.
So just for the sake of this, I am going to add him to the initiative order so that I have a turn in which he acts.
Okay.
Oh, that is hysterical. Yep.
Is it next?
Nope. Wait.
Oh.
No. Very bottom.
Very end.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we'll never know.
Just over
We'll
here.
kill everything. We kill everything, and it's like, battle's not over yet. Ah, shit.
Alright. So.
It's your turn.
So that was. Yep. So
That was
Asta.
me. It's Asta's turn. Yep.
Or just in case you're in the kitchen.
So yeah, there's a couple of things near you, Asta.
Thank you for texting me because I couldn't hear you guys.
I'm sorry.
Oh jeez.
What was that?
What did you do?
Some boxes fell.
Are you sure?
Did you
Caleb,
fall
are you
into the
haunted?
boxes?
Yes, they're my shit boxes.
Okay. Asta, there is a table, a cup, and a knife. Sounds like the beginning of a bad joke, but they're all very hostile towards you. What would you like to do?
You mean the door without a doorknob?
Also, would she have heard?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's also now a giant rock creature behind you.
What?
We don't know if it's friendly or not, so proceed with caution.
You heard
I
Enoch
assume it's
screaming,
not.
"What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?"
You know, I did hear part of that, but I was so confused.
Well, be present.
So, hey, I'm trying, dude.
I know.
Okay.
No. I'm just giving you crap.
I know. But, so you're telling me that these inanimate objects are all alive, and they're, like, basically haunted, and there's this giant rock dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems
Are
legit.
these, are these haunted objects coming after us?
Yes.
One stabbed
yeah.
me near the kidney. One bonked my skelly in the head, and the table has been doing bad touch on Cardin.
I'm sorry, the table's been doing what?
Bad touch.
It's been hitting Cardin.
Okay.
Hitting on Cardin.
Alright. That's a twist. Anyway, let's see. Can I use my short sword and just, like, chop the table in half?
You're not
the
close
table.
enough.
The table is currently not within range, but you could definitely do that to the knife and the cup.
Cutting a knife in half. Interesting.
Is this like Twisted Beauty and the Beast here, or what's going on?
Sort of.
We are not their guests, apparently.
And are the beauty.
Do our best. Put our victims to the test.
Why do you sound like that dog from the Muppets?
I plead the fifth.
You mean the monster?
No, not animal. The Oh yeah, you know what? You might be right.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Are you roll? Do you want to just attack the knife then? It's within 5 feet of you.
Attack the knife with my knife? Yeah, let's do it.
Sure. Roll to hit.
I mean, it's a sword, but same difference. It's basically like a big knife.
Yeah. Roll your short sword.
21.
What?
I was gonna laugh if you were right.
Oh my god!
Was that literally just enough?
No, she rolled a 21.
Oh, you...
Yeah, actually, that is enough to to destroy the knife, though. Bing!
So basically, blind is psychic now. No.
You know it.
Oh my god. That's
No,
so
blind just has a ghost. Just has a poltergeist at his house now.
right. Do you want
You know,
to
I
attack?
would not be surprised.
Do you want to attack the cup, or do you want to use your crossbow to hit the table?
I mean, let's see. I mean, how dangerous is the cup being to us? Or not really
It
dangerous.
bonked
but how
my
much-
skeleton.
Yeah, it's bonked a
Get a
skeleton.
quarter of its
About-
health.
He's trying to mug you.
Okay.
Okay,
Next
you can
turn,
go
I'm
any
attacking
further.
Katia.
Ah,
Alright, the cup is closer to me, so yeah, I'll go
You're
ahead and I'll mug the cup.
all right. Go ahead and roll short sword.
FYI, I feel like this is maybe the first time I've even used my short sword.
You used it on attacks of opportunity before.
Well, I don't use it very often.
You, technically you have flanking. Technically, so a 21 does hit.
Sweet.
Roll them bones. Ooh.
Max damage.
Nailed. It is
Yeah.
still standing, however.
Floating.
Damn it, you
Floating.
beat me to the punch.
I mean, I could just step on the damn thing, could I not?
You do have a bonus
I mean, it's
action.
floating
You could-
about.
Oh, it's levitating? I thought it was like on the floor.
Nope.
No, that both of these were floating.
Yeah, they're kind of floating in the air. By
Like I said, the
someone-
knife stabbed me near the kidney, and then when I walked away, it stayed where the stab wound was.
You could attempt to use a bonus action to punch the cup if you wanted to. You're not trained in it.
Ridiculous.
You're not trained
Or
in
you
it.
can,
What are you saying, Dina?
or you can inspect something.
Oh yeah, you could use your inspection skill to find out if anything you wanted to about either the table, the cup, or the rock man thing.
Well, if it was in the full term. What was I gonna say?
Or you could attempt to punch the cup.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. If I were to inspect something, is it like a once a turn kind of a thing?
Yeah,
or
it's a
have it
bonus
in-
action. It's a skill. Technically it's it's under your attacks for you because that's where I put it for you. Do you
Oh,
see-
right, you?
Yep, it's a bonus action to do if you want to do something like that. And what it can do is it can help reveal something about the creature, and might give you some insight on how to defeat it, or its current mindset, depending on the scenario of things.
Like, for example,
Or table
if
set in
you,
this manner.
for example, if you were to use it on like my skeleton, you would know, oh, it's one of Deanoch's skeletons. Blunt attacks do double damage on it, or something like that.
Gotcha. I'm just debating if I should try and inspect the table or the mug, cup, whatever it is.
Or you could also choose the rock creature, just so you're aware. You can-
Oh, totally forgot about that giant dude behind me. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
yeah, okay, roll it on the giant rock man thing.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your inspection check.
Is he the rock?
Find out.
Sulfur.
That is a really good roll.
Yes, it is.
22.
Okay. With that
Tell
roll,
me all of the things.
with that roll, what are you wanting to learn about it? Are you wanting to learn?
Well, first I want to know if he's a friend or a foe.
Okay.
Even though I pretty much guess he's going to be a foe, but
All right. So he is neither. He is he currently is neither hostile nor friendly towards you and your group.
he's just kind of chilling, like
Yep.
he doesn't have a care in the world.
Like he doesn't know where the fuck he is.
He's stone cold.
Or he's just stoned.
Anyway, that's what you get.
He's a
with
chip
that.
off the old block.
Okay.
Come on! You couldn't expect to do this and not have us make puns.
I didn't do it. Katya did.
I did it. Sorry.
It's his wild magic.
I'm just making the best of a bad situation. I'm rolling with it.
Oh my God.
I love it. Alright, I mean, is that all I know of the dude?
I mean, you would. I will also give you that you know that that creature is called an Earth Elemental. They are pretty strong and hardy. And they can usually seemingly meld with any type of stone around them.
So it's like a
Stone
rock
rocker.
chameleon.
Meld, not blend. So like it would literally, like if it were to walk towards the wall in front of it, it would walk through it without disturbing the stone and stuff.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
think oh god, what's that girl's name from X-Men that can just walk through walls and stuff like that?
Kitty Pride.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one.
Kitty
Yeah.
Pride or Shadowcat.
yeah. That's what they would do to the wall, where there would be no damage to it, and they could pass through it or travel through it. So, but that's what you.
Gotcha.
I'll give you that information with the 22 inspection check. That's a really good roll.
Okay. Do I know its purpose with us at all, or is it just kind of there?
It's kind of just there. You know that it's not friendly.
It is contemplating its purpose currently.
Yeah, you know it is not friendly or hostile towards you guys at the moment. It literally just got summoned here thanks to Katya. It has no idea what is going on.
Alright.
I was sitting down at the table with my family eating dinner, all of a sudden, bam! And I'm like, where the fuck am I?
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Valinar. That's your bonus action, so unless you're planning on moving anywhere else, then.
I mean,
just gonna-
as long as he's not a threat to me right now, I'll just stay where I'm at.
Valinar?
I'm just gonna see how well a table can dodge a sacred flame.
Oh, the turntables!
Terrible.
That is sad.
2-1.
That's really sad.
It rolled a 5.
Well, take all 9 damage.
9
Have the
damage.
turntables.
9 radiant damage.
It's just barely hanging in there.
Oh, 2-1.
How much to splinter it?
I don't suppose I can just bonus action punch it.
Yeah, sure. Roll a strength check.
Okay.
Just get mad and flip the damn table.
Oh, 20.
That hits. It has 2 hit points left, so you break it in half. As it
Don't fuck with
crumples,
Claire.
as it crumples to pieces as you kind of bring your fist down on the table at the same time bringing the sacred flame down. You kind of scorch it a little bit and smash it with your fist at the final moment.
Our cleric just pulled a Jesus.
No, what he just did is, he felt like a paladin for a second.
Yes, he did. Anything
Exactly.
else,
He
Valinar?
pulled a Jesus.
So that's what that feels like. No, that's all I got.
All right. It's now the cup's turn. It's gonna continue to try and bludgeon the skeleton. Small object, +6. Soft 20 to hit.
Crying out loud.
9 damage.
Fucking kidding me.
I rolled really high on a d8, I'm sorry. That'll end its turn. Enoch. Alright, the first swing will kill it. Oh, wait. Nope, I misspoke. 17 hits, 21 hits. So 7 and 5 is 12? Yes. You can see that the cup is all bent and busted, but it's still somehow magically being held together as it floats in the air. Even with advantage, 12 misses on the short sword. 20 will hit, and you will kill it with the one hit point it has left as it finally busts into pieces here.
That last one is. I'm gonna flavor text that as that thing finally got its revenge.
Okay, understood.
My
That one-
skeleton that kept getting bonked
yeah,
finally got its
finally
revenge.
takes a hit into it. So, to save us a little bit of time, I have a question for y'all. Do you attack the Earth Elemental?
Hell
Here's-
nah.
Here's the
Staring
thing.
in amazement.
Asta did not share her inspection check.
Ah, shit, I forgot.
If you say you
can't
would
now.
have done that, you can do that without really costing any extra time. But
I do that. Don't attack it, it's just chilling.
Okay. So, with that, I will say combat ends.
I would attempt to make
As-
friends with it, but I don't think I speak its language.
You try to communicate to it, and all you,
don't
get
speak
back.
I'll use Sylvan. I'll try speaking in Sylvan.
When it speaks to you, you hear what sounds like a landslide. Just rocks on rocks just grinding against one another.
That's so metal.
So above game. It speaks Terran. Nobody in the party speaks Terran. I'm almost
Nope.
positive of that. Or even
Nope.
Primordial.
Oh,
so
wait.
No,
Hang on.
but I do have this.
okay. Well, here's the
So
thing.
do I.
So here's what I was going to say. If you guys leave it alone, after a couple of minutes, the Earth Elemental will go away.
Aww. Okay.
Do you wish to cast the spell immediately, Dinok or Katya?
Well, if I cast it, I risk, because it is a first level spell, I run the risk of causing
Going
another
boom?
issue. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just let Dinok handle this one.
Okay. Do you wish to cast it, Dinok?
Would I know that like right away? That it would fade away?
Probably not. You do see it like wandering around a little bit, like it's looking for something.
So first, what I would do is I would attempt to feel its magical connection. Arcana check.
Strangely enough, there is no magic coming from this beast or creature. Technically speaking, this is a naturally occurring creature within the world.
But to summon it, would it have had a connection to the?
It would have, but that connection was Katya.
Hi.
Oh, also, the Earth Elemental would eventually migrate primarily towards Valinor,
Oh, hi.
as it would probably most likely at some point in time just like stand around you and just look down at you.
Mind link with it. What's up?
Oh, that's right. You can do that, and you don't need to share a language, do you?
No, I don't need to share language.
I just figured up that. Well, you hear. Gems.
Oh, that's what it wants. Hang on. Do I still? I'm just gonna take out that 50 gold of gems I have and give it to him.
Okay. You watch the creature grab it and put it into its mouth and crush it, and begin to swallow said gems.
Alrighty then.
You just made a friend, Valinor. Congratulations.
I vote not having it as a pet. Okay.
Valor now gets Conjure Earth Elemental as a spell.
Do you want to speak with it at all, Deanoch?
No, whenever I see that Valinor has it under control.
Okay. Eventually, after some time, and you no longer are giving it gems, because I'm assuming you're not going to just continuously to feed this thing gems. It will basically meld into the earth at your feet and just disappear.
Well, that was a thing. How the fuck did you do that, Katia?
Magic?
Oh, was it one of those fucking magic bullshit things?
What isn't these days? Just about everything that comes out of me is a magic bullshit.
You're magic bullshit.
Tell me about it. This wasn't
Yes.
This was not my path in life. It just happened.
What was your path in life?
I was going to be the most renowned alchemist in the land. I was going to find the cure for our water shortage on our island and bring glory and fame to my family forever.
And how'd that go for you, bud?
I used to be a woman.
Wait a minute, used to be? I thought I'm confused.
I used to be a woman physically, and now look at me. That's about how well it's gone. This is what happens when you mix magic that you don't know about with alchemy.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought you used to be a dude and you accidentally became a woman.
I've been standing here this whole time as a man.
Well, guess I understood that wrong this whole time.
That's
In
all right.
response, I'm going to use where is it at? I'm gonna use alter self and show her what I used to look like.
Okay.
Okay.
As you do
Hold
so,
on. Yeah, okay, we're fine.
Oh right, roll a d100.
Sure.
You could roll 100 of them like I did that one time. That was so funny.
26. Wait, is that another one?
Oh my god.
It is. That's another one you don't have. You haven't had. Oh, but it's not awful.
That's how it's a water elemental.
No.
He summons an explosion elemental that just does a fireball at itself.
Splish.
That's actually really beneficial for you because of your current sight. Give me 1 second here.
Oh jeez.
Oh. You can see through walls. I'm just going down my checklist and filling it out tonight, apparently.
Actually, you can't perceive things through walls, unfortunately.
I'll be the first. I will invent that spell.
Okay. So basically nothing happens, and then after a minute, that effect fades. But let's go ahead and fade to a break as you reveal to Asta what you used to look like. Because it's 11 o'clock. So, we'll be right back, guys. We're gonna just get up and stretch our waters and drink our legs. BRB!
Stay in
We are
modern
back.
society.
Yeah, we were ranting a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Little bit.
So, well,
Alright. Go. Have fun.
Oh,
fuck shit up.
Okay, well, I can tell you, we've already been down the hallway to the north, so we need to head down to the south and see
Before
what's
we go
down that
too
way.
much further, I want to try a new thing.
Oh God,
Famous
I'm
last
down.
words.
I'm gonna stand back here.
I'm
I'm
down.
going to take necromantic energy to the level of a first level spell and try and put it into the skeleton that was damaged.
Oh, I thought you were gonna try and raise the table, and I was a bit confused.
Oh.
I'm going to try and create a necromantic healing spell. Because as far as I know, maybe I'm just not looking in the right books, but
Mhm.
I don't think there is one, at the very least, not that I have seen. And my skeletons are constantly getting damaged, and I'm losing them constantly. So if I can create a spell to heal them,
Yeah, let me
I
check
thought I
one.
was a sorcerer.
Bone knitter.
Well, wizards. So sorcerers are innately magical. Wizards literally fucking make up their own spells because they can. So
Gotcha.
I love this aspect of wizards trying to create new spells. So give me one moment. I am going to just consult a book really quickly just to see if there is anything about healing the undead.
and I am also going to cast a 5th level animate dead on the skeletons.
Oh shit. No, there's nothing here in this book, so okay.
Which would let me raise all 6.
You got 2 at 3rd level.
2 more at 4th. 2 more at 5th.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, alright. So, was that one hurt? I don't know. I'm just gonna drag some new ones off. One. So, rid of these guys. Okay. Go ahead and make a Arcana check for me, Dina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, go ahead and describe to me the desired effects that you would like for this level 1 spell to have.
Oh geez, hello, what?
Who's breaking shit?
Wasn't me this time.
Blind, did a table go flying
Wasn't me.
past you or something?
Is Michael's ghost back?
No. We're good.
Okay, so the spell to knit together cracks in bones or to minorly repair damaged flesh, if there is flesh to repair.
Okay. And your desire is to heal the creature itself. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, I'm taking this as like a first level, like normal healing spell, just necromantic for undead.
Yeah.
Like cure wounds, but for undead.
Right.
Exactly.
Burning a resource. Okay. The 25, that is a pretty good roll. I will say for the time being, with that role, and what you have already, studied and have the knowledge of with the arcane and the undead nature, you can treat the spell like, kind of like Cure Wounds, but for wizards. But instead of a D8, it'll be a D6 for the time being, because I want to kind of see how this balances going forward. You know what I mean? So for the expense of a first level spell slot, you roll a D6 and add your intelligence modifier to the heal, and then that skeleton will heal for that amount. Does that make sense? Because I'm pretty sure the maximum HP that your skeletons have anyway is like 21-ish, right?
Yeah.
So at least it should be around that number. So that is something that you can roll.
Now, would that have a component?
I don't... Oh, I see. You're trying to put it into a spell slot or a spell on your character sheet. I don't think Cure Wounds has any kind of...
It has a verbal.
Yeah, I think it's verbal and somatic. Yeah, so it'll just be. I will say for right now, it is just going to be verbal and somatic, and it will be touch as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And an action
I
for
really,
casting time. Huh?
I was just gonna say, I really am deaf because every single time you said verbal, I heard furball.
Furball! We need furball components ASAP.
That's going in the funny quotes chat.
Yes.
That's amazing. So that's what it will be. Do you need any assistance in creating that, or do you think you got it?
I think I got it.
Okay.
I'm just basically taking a lot of what I see for a previous spell and just working with that.
Legitimately, you probably could have dragged Cure Wounds from the compendium onto your character sheet and then just altered that slightly, but whatever works for you.
I didn't even think about that.
It's okay. I've been using a Roll20 a fuck ton longer than you have, so... Alright. So, as you are working on that, is there anything else anyone else would like to do?
I want to see if I can get a better view of the corridor that we're going to be heading down.
Yeah, go for it.
Does him doing this let us count as a short rest, or is it only a 5-minute thing?
Do you guys want to take a short rest?
I mean, personally, I could use some HP back.
Great. What I can see up ahead, guys, the hallway branches out in two different directions. But I don't see anything beyond that at this moment.
I will say this here is a dead end. Like, it's just a wall right here.
Well, that's... Considering it's not up to 120 feet, yes, I believe that.
Okay, I'm just informing you, just so that you didn't think it was like a door or something silly.
I think I see the beginnings of a doorway down there at the end of that hall.
Yeah, if you actually move right there, it'll slightly
Oh,
adjust
yeah.
your view.
Yeah. But I don't want to linger here too long just in case something does pop up, so I took a look, now I'm going back. Oh my god, Dinok has a skeleton army. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Okay, I'm going to go back in the room.
Okay. So. Do you guys
You
want
just
to...
look at the two that used to be there, and you're like, wait a second.
didn't know skeletons could reproduce.
I point to where there's no more skeleton core.
Oh, right. I forgot. I'm in Alter Self right now.
Yup.
So for the next hour, I have to adjust my voice.
Ooh, Rip, real quick. Do we want to keep the casting time as a bonus action or one full action?
It's one action. Cure
Gotcha.
Wounds is an action.
Healing words is a bonus
Yeah,
action.
Healing Word is a bonus action. That's that D4 get off your ass and on your feet kind of a heal.
That's the oh god, you're dying. I need to get you back up heal.
So, do you guys want to continue forward, or do you want to take a short rest? What Denox has done has probably only taken a few minutes. What do you guys want to do? Carden, you're pretty much the only one that really took damage. Denox took a little bit. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I can take like 134 points more damage
you say that now, but
if I rage. If I rage.
all right then.
Don't tell the DM how much damage you can take. He's just gonna.
Oh, you don't think
like
I
an
don't
handbook.
know?
He can look.
I also have a great
Okay,
idea
well-
of how tough each of you guys are. Anyway.
Doesn't
let's
mean you need to make it like take it as like a challenge.
But it's a challenge, Asta! So let's continue forward. Who is leading the charge?
Whoever is also gets my warrior with them.
Okay.
Maybe I should lead. I can see everything.
You could also just be right behind, say, Carden, and...
That's a good idea too. Carden, be my shield. I'll be your
Okay.
eyes.
Alright, which way are you gonna go, Carden? Are you gonna go down the hallway, or further into
Let's
the
go to
cave?
the, let's go like
That way?
yeah.
Right behind you.
Yeah, and I'll move your... I can move your warrior. Carden, go ahead and move to where you want to go.
I'll move my little army.
Yoink. Yep.
It looks
Carden,
like
as
there's
you
another
step around,
ahead.
there's another hallway.
Let me see if I can get a better angle. No, nothing yet. I still see a wall.
It looks like there's a skeleton ahead.
Hold on one second. Everybody stop right there. I'm gonna adjust maps and stuff, and also drag Asta, who's...
Falling behind. Yeah, I see what
So, as you get there...
you're
are you
talking
guys,
about. I don't know how many there
are
are.
you guys being
There could be
quiet,
more
by
around
the
the
way?
corner. I sure hope so. I didn't
Okay.
declare it, so why is it
Well-
show I'm concentrating though?
Because-
Oh, right.
Watch yourself.
I'm not trying to make a noise.
So you are being quiet?
Yeah.
Alright, everybody make a group stealth check then. Carden, you
Also,
have
can you... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Can you
And-
put my skeletons above the darkness
Ooh,
layer?
that's a shit roll.
Yes, I can. I didn't realize that they weren't for you. God, this is going to be tricky. I'm going to have to do each one of them individually.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Give me a minute. Do they have dark vision?
Give me a second.
Nope, you're fine.
Hey DM.
Yeah.
I'm currently making Halloween themed Rice Krispie treats and I'm very sticky. Can you roll for me?
Yes, I can.
Ew.
They do have dark vision of 60.
Okay. So, stealth for Asta.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
You're the only one who succeeded on the stealth.
Ha! Sweet.
The rest of us got was a 10.
And that was
Wow.
the cleric.
Wow, guys.
Yup.
Hold on. Surely there's a faster way of doing this.
Surely.
Hold on. I'm gonna try something. Oh, perfect.
Oh,
That'll
God.
work. That'll work. So, you know what?
Oh. You just gonna type X15?
Denock, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
you the last you were on, there was only 6. Sorry.
That was just a lag in my internet because my internet is being fucking dumb.
So this is going to be a real fun episode for you to try and splice.
Yeah.
You know, as the DM, you should get better internet.
I have good internet. I don't know why the fuck it's dropping.
It's a shame he can't piggyback off of me.
Give me a minute, guys. I gotta get the stream back up.
Says the dude that used to have all the connection issues.
Used to. That's what. Well, I had trouble staying connected to the party chat.
Here when I was trying to not have issues.
At least when I have internet issues, I know exactly what it is.
When I have internet issues, I know exactly what it is. It usually means a power outage.
Yeah, well, our internet has... I've been real pissed with our internet company lately. So...
Is it Comcast?
No... Yes? Yes.
Xfinity?
There's your problem.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that they were the only one that really provided to my area up until recently. So...
Time to switch.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So... Alright, I think... Fuck. Alright, I think that we're back.
Maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Knock on wood.
Okay, you have all your skeletons, you guys are there. Stealth checks.
Not so great.
Yeah.
So... Yeah. As you guys are kind of moving forward, you guys begin to hear as creatures come running towards you guys from the darkness.
Oh, great.
Oh, this is gonna be terrifying for Valnar.
Does Valinor not have night vision?
No. I have a flashlight right now. That is my shield.
Horror game playthrough.
So these creatures are gonna move, and then we'll go into initiative order.
Everyone roll initiative.
Well, we have
Creatures.
initiative already.
Creatures, I see one.
Yep, there's
Yeah.
one. There's
The
two.
others must be around the. Oh!
I see
There!
one now. Hi.
And there.
I see half of one.
Because they can
Lightning bolt.
dash on this turn. Whoop. Dash as well.
Oh jeez.
Oh, hi.
So, let's go to the. Actually, one will have a time to attack because it only used its movement speed. So on the warrior,
Okay.
16 to hit.
That meets.
Okay, so
Aggressor wins.
Yep, aggressor wins, so I will hit. Interesting. So you will take that thing will take 7 bludgeoning damage. I believe he's resistant, right?
Yes.
So 3 bludgeoning, and then
Ooh, multiple attacks.
hold on. So the 7 bludgeoning reduced to, and then you have 11 necrotic damage.
Immune.
Immune to necrotic. Excellent.
Immune to cold, necrotic, and poison damage.
Excellent. The last part of this is not any part of that. So have your creature make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Constitution. Just a roll, but close enough.
Yeah.
Here, Ring.
That is a success. So nothing happens. And then gonna have Carden do it. Why not? Carden, can you make me a Wisdom saving throw, please? As it glares at you dreadfully.
Okay, I still go with advantage, correct?
Oh,
Yes.
sure, bullshit.
You do not have that. You do not have that level of exhaustion yet. So 17.
Notice how he says yet.
You're good. And now I trigger combat music, and I get to roll their initiative, which is not. That's cocked. Ooh, that's actually
Oh, no.
a really good roll. What's their bonus?
For them or for you to dink?
-1. So bad turn.
Oh no.
They rolled well, okay? It was a natural 18, -1. So, top of the order, Carden.
Carden will hit the one in front of him.
Okay. Step up and attempt to hit it.
Solid.
That's rough.
Ooh, 10 misses.
Wah, wah.
We doesn't even get the full trombone.
I'm gonna attack again.
Yeah. 18 will hit.
If only you had advantage.
Yeah. But that's still whatever 13 plus 8 is.
21.
Come on, you're better at math than I am.
Alright.
That's a scary thought.
What? Wait, who are you insulting in that scenario?
Alrighty. Will that end your turn, Carden?
21 points. And then bonus action rage.
Okay. You are Rajin. Katya.
That is I.
Is it?
Okay, well, first I'm going to drop the concentration on Alter Self. And targeting this one here. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt as a 3rd level.
Oh shit.
So the bottom one?
The bottom one.
Okay. Roll to hit. Oh my
Oh.
god. What the fuck?
17 to hit
Will hit.
for 16 points of lightning damage.
That's kind of ouch.
The one in there.
Excuse me. Alrighty. Now make a roll a D100.
Hang on a second.
No, you roll a D100.
I'm finding my concentration thing for this. Okay.
Oh.
83. Oh god. Is
Fuck
this?
no.
Is it? Oh no, it's not. It's not the weird random elemental.
No, but this is a positive effect if you don't remember what it is.
I don't remember what it is, so let's have it happen.
Okay.
Wait, something positive happens if you forget something?
I have some positive effects here.
So,
No, can I have that in real life, please? That'd be great.
right? Yeah, no, his chart is divided into 50 potential chances of something to happen. he's got basically an even split of positive and negative effects, and then he's got a few that are kind of like, kind of effects. So, all right.
The elemental was an effect.
Pretty much. It's just like, oh, what am I doing here?
As long as we don't attack it, it doesn't become a bit negative effect.
So,
Are you okay, Katie?
Yeah, I'm good. I just may have broken my measuring cup.
okay.
I realized that too.
Katya, anything else for your turn?
Bad.
Wait, what happened?
You don't know. It's not my job to tell you every time you if you don't remember, you don't remember.
Okay, so something positive happened, but I don't know what it is. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. For a bonus action, you can make a history check to see if you can recall what happens.
Oh.
I'll be generous.
Do you not have your PDF of what the spells and numbers are?
I do, but some of them have had an effect that you notice nothing happened yet, and then I guess the triggering mechanism never came up. So a lot of them is just I rolled it, but I don't know what the effect does.
Yeah, or it's kind of like that blind sight one. He wouldn't have noticed because nothing was hiding
the triggering
in the area.
didn't happen.
So.
14.
I'll allow it. So your 83 is also your 84, which is for the next minute. So for the next minute of combat, all of your fire spells produce a blue flame and deal max damage.
Oh, nice.
All right. Would you like to move anywhere?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think the guys on the front row have it kind of locked down, so I'm going to stay right where I'm at.
All right. Asta.
What's up?
You see nothing.
Are you still in the kitchen?
I can walk in and see the screen, but I can't touch anything.
Okay. To save you a headache, I'm just gonna say you're gonna move to a position that you can get, and you're gonna shoot him.
Do you want me to walk in and see the screen, or you want to just describe it to me?
So basically, you guys are currently in a funneled hallway, and the entrance currently, there are 2 enemies, and then Cardin and the ghost figure. You're going to maneuver your short, stubby body into a position behind those 2 where you can shoot them. The enemies, that is.
Okay.
To be behind Cardin or the Phantom Warrior?
I would imagine the Phantom Warrior, just in case she does roll really badly, it would result in hitting a creature that is halfway incorporeal.
Oi.
Yeah, let's do that.
So has much less hit points.
Alright, DM, roll good for me, please.
Now, question. Do you want a sharpshooter?
You said it's kind of in a confined space, though, correct?
Yeah.
So would a sharpshooter be maybe not the best idea right now?
I mean, you're not sure. It could work out for your, in your advantage. And would you like to Hunter's Mark as well? Because that can be moved as a bonus action. If you really wanted
How far away is the enemy from me currently?
to. 10 feet. 10 feet.
I don't know that a sharpshooter is necessary. I will do Hunter's Mark, though.
Okay. Cast Hunter's Mark. Mark off the spell slot.
Mark off the Hunter's Mark?
Yep. And then, so not sharpshooter, so light crossbow.
Oh, thank God. You rolled a natural 1, but thankfully that was the second roll.
Yeah, the other one is a 28, which the 28 hits. So you will deal
Okay, good.
11 piercing, 6 Hunter's Mark, because it's injured thanks to Katya. So that is 21 points of damage. And then you're gonna shoot him again.
Let's do it. Oh, what did I do for damage?
21 was your
21.
first one. The
Oh,
second
oh,
attack
that's what
roll is a 30 to hit. So you do hit. So we'll roll that. And another...
I rolled a 30? Noise.
Yeah, 17 plus 13. And that one is 18 points of damage. With a 13 on the crossbow and then 5 on the hunter's mark.
Noise.
Very nice. That creature is looking hurt.
Well, good.
And then you are concentrating, and then this
Ow,
thing
son of a
is... Hey now, I'm not that mean.
I wasn't.
Be careful picking up that glass.
Alright.
It's sharp.
Yeah, I was being a dummy, and I was trying to use the end that I broke off of to like scrape the stuff out of the thing, and I may have. We're good, but.
So, that will bring us to enemies.
Oh, and I may have shot my glass earlier this week.
Shot glass.
Yeah, like Bubba Gump. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but my favorite movie is Forrest Gump, and I used the stupid airsoft gun that I got for Halloween, and I was not aiming for it, but I shot it, and I'm sad.
Oh. That sucks. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
really
No.
sucks.
Sorry, I'm
Oh.
referring to something else. Dinak, what conditions is the Phantom Warrior immune to?
Conditions?
Yeah, conditions.
Charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained.
Well, shit.
Quite a
Great.
bit.
Asta,
Unconscious.
Katya. Austin and Katya, make me wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh,
Can you do
not
it for me?
wisdom.
I'm rolling yours, Austin.
Thank y'all.
You got a 17.
That is an 8.
Hey. Yeah. So.
Am I charmed?
You pass. Katya, you fail.
Great.
You rolled an 8.
An 8.
That's an 11 on
Pretty
the
high
die.
for you, Claudia.
Ooh, buddy, you just avoided something really nasty.
I did.
Yep.
That's a save?
No, you were still frightened of the creature in front of you,
Oh, okay.
but you just avoided a even nastier attack. What did I use for frightened? We'll go with that. Asta, you're good, and then they're going to attack. The first one on Cardin. Cardin, that is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. You will take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. You can do the math to half it. You're smart. And oh, that's pathetic.
Yay.
That's the nicest thing he's told you.
5 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a con save for me. Okay. With a 20, you succeed.
I would hope.
What are you doing?
Alrighty.
Sorry, guys.
Then the
Hopefully it's
mummy,
not too loud.
You're okay. It's fine. It's not terrible. The other mummy is going to attack your Phantom Warrior. Oh, that's
I
a
just heard the name.
that's an 18 on the die.
On my warrior, yeah.
I'm sure I roll better for him than I do for Carter. That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 5. It's immune to the necrotic, so I'm not even going to roll it. I will still ask for it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure that.
Okay, you
16?
are fine. This creature can't quite get there. So there. That's turn because they can do nothing. Valinar.
Alright, we're gonna move up here so I can kind of see a little better.
Okay.
It's not a little.
He's just gonna continuously laugh that you don't have night vision.
Oh no!
What?
I think I know what you're doing. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that square right there. That's gonna be a fireball.
Yeah.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage. I will roll 4 dex saves.
Damn.
That's two full. That's 2 6s and a 1.
Fail. DC is 18.
18.
They all fail.
36 fire damage.
And since Rip said that they're mummies.
I never said they were mummies.
Oh yeah, you did. You said mummy.
You-
As they are all incinerated.
The battle music just ends. I'm like, let me guess, they're all dead.
Disappear.
They are
Okay,
all
well, I guess that
incinerated.
ends my current effects.
Yep, your fear is gone. Your concentration, is gone. Also is yours as well. Yeah, I figured that one wouldn't be a terrible challenge, but
Enoch will just be like, "Wait, what just happened? They all disappeared."
Fire.
fire apparently
Nice.
very bad. And even if I did say they were mummies, you guys don't know that they're mummies in character because nobody made that check, and most of you wouldn't be familiar with. Most
And we
of you
can't
wouldn't
do it
be.
now because they're all gone.
Yep. And most of you wouldn't
I
be
also
familiar with mummies to begin with.
I know. I was talking above game when I said it.
I know. Alright. But Cardin, you would notice this, and I would also give it to Valinar as well. Just because you guys are so close to the front. Where each of the mummies was standing, there's now a small pile of 10 silver pieces.
Cool.
So 40 silver in total.
No.
40
You'll
silver in
collect
total.
Is everything breaking on you, Katie?
Apparently, and I'm not a fan of it.
Oh God! Is that a second measuring cup?
That's her spoon.
No, that was the measuring cup that I was using, so they would all come out the same size. That's what I was using to scoop it out.
Well, not anymore. You ain't. Jeez.
She's breaking things. My internet's just dying.
Hey, at least the party's not dying.
Yet.
Oh,
You
don't
guys-
do that.
Is that a dead end?
It is. But there.
Oh,
I
man.
don't. Now, I don't have. Oh, this is the wrong screen. I just pulled a big dumb because I'm so used to doing it the other way around. Now I will say not that you guys are aware. Oh god, this is gonna look real funny. Hold on a second.
Oh God! No, it's back.
No, there is a desk at the end of that that kind of just is setting there.
Okay.
So
I want to approach it cautiously and see if there's anything of interest.
you get closer. Nothing seems
Yes.
to happen.
Okay. Next step.
Nothing seems to happen.
Next step.
Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, Dinok, if anything explodes, it's your fault.
Okay, Dinok, you walk up to the desk, and nothing happens.
Damn
Oh,
it.
what?
I tried to be on like that half square there, and it revealed all that.
Oh, that's weird. Don't be there. That square technically should go all the way up.
Did he break it?
Yeah.
He
So,
broke it.
System?
on the desk,
Blind breaks things.
We're all breaking things tonight.
actually, there is something on the desk, the main piece of paper on this desk that actually catches both of your guys' attention, both Dinok and Katya. As you approach it, it looks to be like a list of ingredients.
What are we breaking?
But they appear
They're
to
missing
be
their measuring cup.
no, it seems to be a list of ingredients and recipe using like different herbs and
It's herb,
plants.
is it not?
Oh, this is my specialty.
Mhm.
Can I discern
What
what it
language
is?
is it?
It's written in common.
Can I discern what they were trying to make here?
Yeah, go ahead and roll we'll say an intelligence. Are you? I don't think you have any intelligence-based proficiencies. So roll an intelligence check and add your proficiency modifier to it.
Arcana is my.
This
I think
is
that's
not.
my one.
This is not an Arcana check, unfortunately.
Right.
So.
So
I
whatever I,
won't- I
roll,
won't allow
add
it.
an extra 4. Got it. Boop.
Not a very high DC.
14.
14.
That was almost a 19 on the
I
dice.
know.
That's an intelligence save.
But-
God dang it.
It's still enough.
That's the same number.
This Katya, you recognize to be something in the right hands very valuable, as it is a recipe to what you can gather for the very expensive ink that you see Dinok purchasing quite frequently.
Oh.
Excuse you.
So this is, with the right materials, we could start making the ink that you use for your spells.
Oh shit.
Now, as for where we can find these different herbs and plants, maybe Cardin would have more information on that, if we can even find them. I'm assuming...
Some of the
I'm
names
assuming-
you do recognize. Some of the names on the list you do recognize. So,
I am assuming that whoever wrote this was native to the surface, and therefore most of these things can be found on the surface.
I just realized that Dinok never told you guys about the notes that he found. Anyway. But that is the only thing really of interest in here. The rest of the things of the paper seem to be mostly rotted or decayed past the point of even being legible.
Alright, well, I will definitely take that note. Dinok, commit this note to memory, and I will keep the copy... Well, I'll keep the paper in my pack.
Shouldn't we keep it in the bag of holding so that it doesn't get damaged?
Fair, as long as we're carrying it with us. But you'll have all the information right there in that amazing brain of yours. And while we travel, we'll look for the components necessary, and I might be able to whip you up some fancy ink for either personal use or selling for good money.
With this, all we would need is the paper, and I could actually sell spell scrolls. Or give you guys spell scrolls.
Oh, that's even better. Looks like you have a new hobby when we get back to the Lapita.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that is some good information. Now let's see what else we can find in this place.
Alright.
From what I can tell, there's only one other direction to go, so we should head that way.
Yeah. But alas, before you head off after having some good news and a good feeling about what the rest of this dungeon may have and hold for you all, it is midnight, and we need to say goodnight.
Totally saw it coming.
It's late. I don't want to...
I mean, this isn't the worst cliffhanger we've ever left off on, though, so, yeah.
It's late. This is a good place to stop for the night, without having too much issues or anything like that, So, that is where we will end for tonight, and we will pick it up again, next week. Yeah. We should be good next week. So...
Yeah, we should. I think I'm good, so.
So, thank you everyone for coming by. I will try to fix this and put it all in one video on my YouTube.
Sorry.
Good luck.
I
Have
mean,
fun with that.
it's not difficult. I just don't like how it turns out at the end, if that makes any sense. So, I need to figure out how to fix that, and I don't really know if I'll have time to do that or not. So, I will apologize in advance, and I will just, yeah. So, yeah. With that being said, everyone, I hope everyone has a good night. Oh, I guess before we go, though, we should maybe try to name this episode. Just for suggestions. And
Dead Dungeon Crawl?
Well, it's not the first dungeon crawl we've had, so...
No, I got it.
Undead Dungeon Crawl.
Oh. Not the first one we've had either.
Or we could call it Rocky Road.
You.
This one's gonna be hard to name because, it's just a dungeon crawl.
Which is why I said Undead Dungeon Crawl.
But we already had one of those. Back on Hofkeen.
Do not
Part
advances and little. You could always do not advances a little.
The horde grows.
What about...
Necromancy OP Part 1.
No, I don't want to give anything like super obvious, but also good.
Well, I don't know what we were going to name the last one, but
Search for the dragon's treasure.
Part 2.
What did I
This is
call
a story arc by itself, so this could be part 2 of that. And the next one will be part 3.
And if we need to, part 4 or 5, however many this dungeon crawl takes.
Whatever one is the final one, we'll call it the final part.
Hold on, let me see what I named the one.
In a folder somewhere on that hard drive.
Yeah, that is the problem.
Or you could just go to your YouTube page.
Yeah, I was looking at the thing here because I thought I renamed it, but I guess I didn't. Give me just half a second.
Time's up.
Yep. Are looking at the name. Because the last one you guys spent some time in the sands and stuff like that, I had named it Troubled Sands.
Oh.
So we could go with the what did you say? The dragon's what?
Search for the dragon's treasure, something like that.
Yeah.
So, dragons. Ooh, how about treasure hunt? The dragon's treasure hunt.
That's good.
Okay. And then I'll name it that when I extract it to the YouTube. I'm not naming the 3 parts of this episode. I'm so mad. 20 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes, and then a half-hour clip. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us tonight for the Dragon's Treasure Hunt, and we'll welcome... And we'll hope you guys join us next week, as the party still has a few rooms yet to investigate. And
Oh, a few, not just one? Great.
yeah, you think I'm gonna make it a really easy dungeon for you guys? You're level 9.
By the way, look at how much darkness is in this map.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lot to go.
I don't think
So
a few rooms sums it up at all.
So I will say I don't use all of the map. Like out here,
I know, but
out there's a bunch of blank area. Out here's a bunch of blank area. To give you an idea, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 more rooms.
And if they're all filled with enemies, yeah, this will take a couple more sessions.
I
But we
didn't
got
say-
it.
I didn't say all of them were filled with enemies at all.
Oh, okay, so at least one is filled with traps. Now we know.
I never said there were traps either.
alright, folks, we're gonna drop off here.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
We'll see
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.